Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of the FIFA 21 Arsenal Career Mode, aka the Arteta era. And in today's episode, well, you should have seen the last one. It was a bit hot and cold. Probably more cold than hot, as I'm going to show you the calendar as well. If you haven't seen it, you're going to see the results from the last episode just above. As we play Watford first. I think I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play Watford, and I think I'm going to play Newcastle, Sim, Norwich and West Ham. And I know that isn't much, but then we've got the transfer window. Yes, we've got just over 2 weeks left to sign a couple of players plus deadline day. And then we've got Man United, Villa, Sheffield United and Lazio in the next episode, so it doesn't get any easier. But always, before the video starts, you've got to subscribe to the channel. You've got to in 3, 2, 1, or the channel blows up, because we want to hit 1k before the new year, and you guys could help that happen. So please do if you haven't already. It means the world to me. And without further ado, we are going to get into the signings. Now, I know a couple of you guys have suggested Leon Bailey, but is he really an improvement on Saka? Oh, and he's just moved. We can't sign Leon Bailey, unfortunately, but I do have some more wingers on. I've been looking after the last episode, and I think I like the look of Insigne. Yes, he's getting older. If we buy him for just on his evaluation or just under, 85 rated, small, agile, dribbler, he can improve the squad for now. Probably not the future, but then Saka can grow in the future, so I think Insigne is who I want. Okay, so I offered 47 million, and now they've come back with Granit Xhaka, plus 36. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take Xhaka out. I cannot afford to give him away. Maybe I'm up to giving Todd Cantwell away, even though he's a good player. Submit that. Will they accept that? I mean, he is probably based as a worse player, as no, they want money instead. And I don't think I'm going to pay that much for a 30-year-old player. Have we got any fullbacks? Any fullbacks? Tierney? No, not really. Who can sell? Is there a centre-back? Elgato, I'll involve, although I don't want to get rid of him and take that transfer fee down to 47. Will they accept that? No. Right, no deal on Insigne, unfortunately. I thought I'd just jump in straight away with a signing, but unfortunately it's not to be, as we face Watford in the first game, and I haven't got the bench ready, but this is the first team. Anyway, we've got Leno in the goal, Hakimi, Hernandez, Gabriel and Tierney at the back of the usual defence, with Saka, Partey, Aouar and Pepe. The midfield, now we've gone to a 4 in midfield, with Cole and Aubameyang up front, hoping for 3 points. And yeah, apologies if my face were really screwed up then. I was just about to sneeze. Hopefully we don't screw up the result. Come on, you Gunners! And it's a snowy day at the Emirates. Can we get the win against the Hornets? Hopefully so. I think they've got promoted, haven't they? Because they were in the Championship. And there he is in his full tracksuit, or kit, should I say. Mikel Arteta hoping for 3 points. Can the team do it with a new formation? That is the question. It's the Hornets next, with Walter Benitez, decent keeper, Matt Dawson, Garcia and Adam Messina at left back, with Will Hughes and Etienne Capoue in CDM, Sarr, McAllister and Deulofeu in the 3 cams, maybe with Pussetto up front. He's an old, slow striker, I think. I'd rather have Danny Welbeck in my squad, so hopefully we can beat these. And it's really vital we get a good start, because of course we're not doing the greatest in the league. Got a win against Wolves last time out, but only just scraped that. So I don't want to be scraping a result here, as it's Watford starting off the better. A pass to Capoue. These are Arsenal's bogey team, some could say, in real life, as they've still got the ball in the box. Round one of his defenders. Little flick on. Oh my days. And it's 1. Just can't defend at the moment at all. It's Pussetto, who are slagging off to be an old striker, who goes ahead and scores straight away. I mean, Gabriel, that is a shocking slide tackle. He slid behind him instead of in front of him. And Leno looks like he didn't even try. 1-0 already to Watford. And they did this to us in the FA Cup last year. They scored early on, but then again, we did thrash them as Pepe just decides to run it out of play. Haven't really touched the ball until now. I mean, they just did it from kickoff. And here's Pussetto again. Looks for a ball to McAllister, who is a good youth prospect at Brighton in real life, as they've still got the ball. Watford have been controlling the game here at the Emirates, and it could be 2. Ismail Assar with a shot, and it's just gone over the bar. Boys, we drew against Pompey. We scraped 1 against Wolves. I think we lost 2 before that. We need to improve here. As Cole, though, can we get level with his first shot? Yes, we can. It's Blake Cole, and get the ball. I'm not satisfied with the performance, and I'm not satisfied with the draw here. We need a win, and that is literally the first time we've held onto the ball for more than 2 seconds. Beautiful ball through from Aubameyang to the cam, who's supposed to be spotting him. But it's the other way around, as Blake Cole, our wonder kid, gets a goal. However, Pussetto, oh my. Like, I can't even control how bad these... I can't say how bad these players are. I can't control them because they're that bad. And they've literally just let Passetto walk through the team. Literally moonwalk through the team to get a finish in to make it 2-1 to Watford. Look at this. Gabriel and Theo Hernandez just isn't working at the moment. It's not. The centre-backs are the problem. As Theo Hernandez, or Lucas Hernandez, can't even get his name right, walk straight past us to make it 2-1. But can we get ourselves back level immediately? I want to be in the lead, not level, as this is Pepe. Pepe with a chance, tries to play it across, and it's a back pass. Of course, nothing given. And Gerard Deulofeu, who should be at Udinese, but he's not, with a run down the wing. But of course, we got the ball there with Gabriel now. Thomas Partey, 90 rated. I want to see more from him. In this game especially, has not been involved. As that's a good ball to Aubameyang though. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoops inside, gives it to Cole. Can he get a brace? He's going through, and Craig Dawson's the one to stop him. However, we are still going to attack. Thomas Partey now with the ball in the middle to Cole. This is Aubameyang. Aubameyang still going. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, tries to get a shot off and he just can't. They've been really good defensively, although we haven't really tested them as much as I really would like, because, I mean, it's just our defence that is shocking. Look at that. Gabriel should be getting that straight away, but doesn't. As it goes to Cole now. Can we still get an attack off? So Aubameyang, who just had the chance, going to play it through to Cole again. Get on the end of that, and Cole gets it into the back of the net. Beautiful stuff. A brace for our player, brace for theirs, and now 2 for Aubameyang on the assist sheet as well. Yeah, can't forget about Aubameyang, even though it was Cole who scored it. It skips the replay. 11 goals in the Prem for an 18-year-old, and 20 for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We've scored a bucket loads of goals this season, but still are in 5th. And that's half-time. Not been the best, has it? Not been the best. Been very good for the neutral. 2 apiece at the Emirates and this cold and wet and snowy day in January. But still, I want the 3 points. I don't want an interesting game. I just want the 3 points. Here's Will Hughes. Doesn't look like anything's changed. Watford still playing free-flowing attacking football. I applaud them for that. I mean, I don't know the name of the manager in real life, but he's got them playing as, that was meant for Aubameyang. And here's Ismail Assar. Assar, get a good tackle in Gabriel, and that is a good tackle. Now it's to Saka. Let's get on the front foot, please. As Aubameyang now finds Cole. Could this be a hat-trick of assists and goals? Because he's found his way through here, Cole. Blake Cole running through on net. He's going to return the favour with a sweaty goal to Aubameyang. And we've turned the game around 3-2. And that's the 3rd goal contribution for both of them. I tell you what, I'm enjoying playing a cam and a striker instead of just a 3 up front. Because these two are getting involved like crazy. Xhaka to come on now to try and sturdy up the defensive role in midfield. As what a finish that is. Aubameyang with the sweaty. You love to see it. And yeah, we've definitely made this hard for ourselves, boys. Definitely. But hopefully it can be the win now as Will Hughes with the ball up to Passetto. He's still on a hat-trick. Don't let him get that as McAllister gives it to him. Slid in there and he's just danced straight past it. Will Hughes with a run as it goes through to Leno. And there is a run from Partey. Oh, we could wrap it up here. Thomas Partey with a good run and a left foot finish. There we go. 4-2. We made it hard in the first half, but in the second half we've been completely dominant. And yeah, good finish from the captain, the main man, the highest rated, Thomas Partey. I've gone to make a quick sub and it skipped the replay. 6 goals for him. That ain't bad. And added time. Can they make for a nervy ending? Although they shouldn't have time to score another if they do score here. Deulofeu, 2 of the centre-backs going down. Good tackle. And they're going to get the corner. Okay, I mean, we're a minute deep, referee. I don't think that was perfectly suitable. Just blow your whistle. Let's get that away, Saka. Get that away. Now blow the whistle because they can't do anything with it as he's still not going to do it. And they've still got a chance for a goal. Even though the referee's just not blowing his whistle. Come on, referee. Game is over. As there we have it. It took his bloody time. And we get a 4-2 win against the Hornets. Very unconvincing. But then again, we did get it. And that's all that matters. Low on possession doesn't matter. 4 goals scored. And that is game 1 out of 4 for today. Done and dusted. Now onto the transfer front, I think. Going to see if we get any bids in for some of his players. If not, got to sign some. Oh, and speaking of bids in for his players, Thomas Partey, 66 million from Spurs. $66 million when I can get 183 million for him from the rivals. That is absolutely embarrassing. Oh, that is the funniest transfer I've ever seen submitted on career mode altogether. We're hoping Man United lose as well, which I don't think they just did there. As contract negotiations, we didn't actually get them with Insigne. I don't know why he's wanting to come. We didn't do anything. As Milan want Maitland-Niles plus Lucas Paqueta, who is a decent player. But then again, Maitland-Niles is here to stay. And I don't know if there's going to be signings before Norwich. Maybe an outgoing or two. But that's what I want altogether. But we're not going to get them. Xhaka wants to play. And they are bottom of the league, so I'm going to change up the squad. And this is what we're going to go with. Leno still in the net. Only 2 changes, despite them being bottom of the league. With Hakimi Elgato, who's a strong change. With Gabriel. Going to see if this partnership works this time round. With Tierney at left back now, 87 rated. Saka on the wing, Xhaka in. He wanted to play and he's going to be the captain. Actually, 3 changes with Housen Mawar and Cantwell. Because, of course, he's an ex-Norwich player. Should have a bit of an insight on them. As Cole is still there, a little bit tired. And Aubameyang up front. Hopefully, this is good enough to get the win over the Canaries, as it should be. Bottom of the league. If this is a draw, I just give up on career mode. 4 points off City in 4th. We need to close that gap, please, boys. As can we get a win in this quick sim? Please. Please, boys. And it is a 2-0. Jeez, I saw 0 and I thought it would have been 0-0. As it's Xhaka and Thomas Partey, the central midfield duo with the goals. That's satisfying enough as we move on to the FA Cup 4th round next. Proper against Newcastle United. Not going to be the easiest game. Let's get on with it. And for this cup game, a couple more changes, but then again, we've gone, I'd say, still strong enough to beat Newcastle with Leno in the goal. Maitland-Niles comes in, needs to give him more playing time, which he deserves. With Elvedi and Gabriel got the clean sheet. And Mason at left back, Kai Mason, want to keep training him up to be the next Cole. With Saka on the left wing, now 85 rated. Xhaka and Partey in the midfield instead of Housen Mawar, going a little more defensive. With Pepe on the right, and we're going defensive because Cole's a little more tired and we're using him this time around, so he's going to be tired on the ball. With Edouard in front of him as well, so he needs to support him a bit more, so hopefully the CDMs can let Cole go forward a bit more and help Edouard. And in the FA Cup, it just doesn't like to show me the team sheet, so I'm going to have to go through Newcastle the good old-fashioned way through the match facts. With Dubravka in the net, they've got, who is that? That's Gebre Kalase. With Klosterman is the one I'm looking at. That's a good centre-back. Watts, Sagratis and Lewis. I don't know who Watts is. I think he's a bit of a youth player. Longstaff and Hendrick in the midfield. That's Matty Longstaff as well. With Murphy, Muto and Gale. Couple of players out of position there. This should be a comfortable win. Klosterman and Dubravka worry me at the back, but their attack don't really scream out to me. But then again, Watford's attack didn't really stand out as great. I mean, Deulofeu was good and Passetto was good, but I thought nothing of him. So hopefully we can get a result if we try hard. And starting off the better, Yeri Muto. I mean, we're starting very slow in games. I mean, I am changing the team up a lot, but come on, we're Arsenal. We should be able to change the team up and still play as a team. As that's a good pass off to Odsonne Edouard, one of the centre-backs dropping further back. I think it was Klosterman keeping everyone on side as Cole's through. Blake Cole, ball rolls it, hits it with his left. It's just wide. That needed to be in. And here is Gabriel running forward now. They've got runners off of him. I mean, I think I unfairly benched him in the other game. I should have probably benched Lucas Hernandez. He's the new one who's come in, and we have dropped down in the league, which says something as we couldn't get that ball through. So I'm thinking Lucas Hernandez might be the problem. Maybe go back to Elvedi and Gabriel. Tell me in the comments below what you think of that, because we could get a bit of money for Lucas if we sell him again, as Watts plays that ball forward. They've got it through Murphy now. Good interception. And it goes to Kieran Tierney. As Odsonne Edouard now turns. Edouard. Can he get the ball through to Cole? He can. Really good touch from Blake Cole. And it's in the top corner. This kid is the best player in world football. The best wonder kid, that is. Golden Boy Award this year. Saw Erling Haaland got it. I think it was yesterday. So, yeah, in my career, in 2021, this guy has to be winning it. Top bins. Beautiful finish from him. And there we have it, 1-0 to the Arsenal. And here's Granit Xhaka, half an hour in, and I'd say we're fully dominant. Fully dominant since their first little flurry. Is Tierney, can he put a ball in? Actually, no, it's Kai Mason, isn't it? That were a good cross for him. I mean, it didn't reach anyone, but no one was trying to get on the end of it. As Cole almost done with it past the defender. And here is Blake Cole just before half-time. Could we get another one? Could we get another one? Cole is giving Edouard a lot of balls, but he's not really capitalising on them. So, at half-time, it is 1-0. A bit of a dull FA Cup game, if you ask me, but then again, we have the lead, so I'm not really bothered. Let's continue with it in the second half. Jeff Hendrick as well, starting the second half off. As, no, I wouldn't say that, actually. It's been a bit into the second half, but nothing's really happened. Still dull. As Saka has the ball, though, coming in midfield. Keep on going, Saka. Keep on going. We've got to run off in Edouard, but he wasn't in a great position as now he is. Hudson Edouard through and just doesn't get the shot off. But then again, it's Klosterman and he's just a beast. It's going to be hard to get around that absolute man mountain as Murphy has the ball now. Passes it back to one of the Longstaff brothers. It's Matty, of course, into it as it's gone through again. Good tackle from Gabriel, and now we've got to go forward. And now we're on the clock, and it's still 1-0, which isn't convincing as the ball's gone into Murphy now. Murphy skips past us, gets past the slide tackle. Leno comes out, and we made a hash brown of that. Granit Xhaka with the ball now. As can he play that through? He can to Saka, and come on. Bukayo Saka to kill the game off. Oh, and it was a bit of a poor shot, you know. It just dipped, I think, that sent Dubravka off it. And Saka, now 85 rated, gets the goal. Look at this celebration as well. Mason involved, Xhaka, Edouard and Saka. that was just beautiful. That was just beautiful. Better than the finish, that. It's time to put Edouard on. I'm going to give him a rest for this game, as I think we've wrapped it up. As 2-0 to the Arsenal. And here's Blake Cole with the ball. Right, here we go. Can we get an attack off here? That's a good ball through to Saka if he can keep it in. Round the corner as well to Xhaka, and just needed to get round. I think it was Watts. Watts has done alright for his debut. He looks like a good potential player for Newcastle. And it's 2-0, and it's going into extra time now, or stoppage time of the second half. 1 minute added on. Then they've just put Wilson on. Steve Bruce, what are you playing at, mate? You should have had him on from the start, as we're hopefully through to round 5. I think it's round 5, or is it the quarterfinals? I don't know. It might be the last 16 as well as we through. Arsenal fans going mental, so that makes me feel like it is a good round up next, as that is a good convincing win against the Toon Army, and we deserved it. Bit of a turn of fortune here, isn't it, from the last one, as that wasn't a league game, where we are 4 points off City with the same games played, so that makes me feel a bit better, but still, I can't believe we fell off this much. And this is pure transfer time. We've got to sim the West Ham game. So can we get some bids in, please? Because money-wise, I think I'm going to leave it to try and buy someone until deadline day. Because I want to see if we can get any more money. If we get more money in for some of his players, I can then buy more expensive players. So that's the way the world works. It's West Ham up next in 10th. And I think I'm going to put the main players back in, and I will show you what that main team is. Here it is. It is Elvedi in the net. Hakimi, Elvedi and Gabriel. Maybe Hernandez is the problem. A clean sheet without him. And actually 2 clean sheets. Got one against Norwich as well with this back two, so I'm loving it. With Tierney at left back, Saka, Aouar, Partey and Pepe through the midfield. With Cole just in front, fully fit for once. And Aubameyang the same, because he's knocking on a bit. Maybe we need to get a striker in, although we do have Edouard and Nketiah, so I don't think that is the most sensible option to do. But I'm not using Willian anymore, maybe a Cam, although we've got deadline day coming up today, so it will have to be a really quick one to buy if we can. So please get the win against West Ham, and it is 3-1. Aubameyang getting 2, or did he get 3? No, he got 2 with Louis Mosboa Santos getting 1 for them, and of course Cole carrying on scoring in every game. I think that sim game against Norwich is the only game he hasn't scored in today, which is phenomenal for a youth player. As is there any bids in for him? I mean, I won't accept them, but it would be nice to see a bid in. And no, it's for Aubameyang, and actually I'm looking at the league table. Chelsea, if they lose that game in hand, we're only 2 points off them, that's good. But Aubameyang, Man City for 121 million! Oh my days, he's 32-year-old. He wants to make himself a legend at the club. Oh, that is really hard. Oh, it's a rival as well, but can you reject that amount of money? Can you? He's going to be an icon, whatever the weather at Arsenal, even if he does leave to go to Manchester City, but I want to squeeze more out of them. I can't believe they want that much, though. He's the top scorer in the Premier League, 150 million for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Pep accepts it. We may see our main striker leave. Jeez, that is a turnaround. But he is 32-year-old. 150 million for a 32-year-old. Trust the process. That's what I say. So we're going into deadline day now. If he goes through, we've got to find a striker. And there's the message. He has gone. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been sold. That is a huge one. Brentford want Zach Medley as well. I'll accept that, but Aubameyang has gone. And listen, I can accept if any of you guys think that is unrealistic, but for that transfer offer, I needed to get rid of him. And the thing I'm thinking about doing, actually, we've got 200 mil in the bank, yes, but maybe we try this. I mean, Doku's been pushing on the door. If he can train in Cam, Get him in Cantergrow and Blake Cole up front. He's been scoring goals, but I'm not going to risk that just yet until we get the positions changing. Tell me again in the comments below what you want me to do about the striker situation. We might have to leave it till next season though, but we've got a lot of money. If we get 80 million odd in the summer as well to spend on top of that 200 mil, we could have a field day. And I think Rob Holding has just been poached from us, if I am not wrong. I think it was Benfica who have just bought him. So Rob Holding goes. Has to get a transfer offer of 73 million from Liverpool. Oh my days, we might become a selling club here. Gabriel, I'm going to try and get more. I mean, when the big teams come knocking like this, you've got to try and negotiate. 113 million. That would be huge. I want to pay 73. I want over 100 mil, to be honest with you, Jurgen. I want over 100 mil for this guy. He has been decent. And, I mean, we paid quite a bit for him. 100 mil, they want a sell-on clause. I don't think I can accept that. I need more. I mean, if Zaha's worth 90k according to Roy Hodgson, this guy's worth 90k and they're not going to pay it. But then again, saying Zaha's name's got me thinking. Yeah, Wilfred Zaha, still at Crystal Palace, 83-year-old. He could do the job until next season when we get a bigger striker in, I think. And I think he can play up front. So I think I'm going to try and, I know I've said I think a lot, I'm going to get him in to end the window. I mean, he is 3 years younger than Aubameyang, but then again, a lot lower rated. 40 million maybe could do the job, but I'm going to offer 32 because maybe he wants out of Palace, you never know. 32, bang on his evaluation, and Roy accepts! Oh my days, we could be in for a steal of the century here. Zaha, who is 32 million after selling Aubameyang for 150. He is 1/5. Yeah, I think I'm correct on that. I haven't done maths in a while. Of the price. And that is fantastic business in my opinion. Yes, Aubameyang will be missed. But Zaha probably won't score 20 goals. Even if he did play the same amount of games as Aubameyang this season. But then again, I'd rather have this and all the money in the bank for next season than have an aging Aubameyang sat in the reserve. So we'll offer him 80. We'll offer him 80. Will he accept that? Please do. A couple of bonuses won't go amiss. Wilfred Zaha, welcome to Arsenal. And I know he was part of his Chelsea save, but when we were at Chelsea, we did not get to use him much because we bought him as one of the last ones. Still a couple of hours to go as well. Maybe more bids. We're approaching the end now. Oh, Karim Benzema's gone to Spurs. That could be a good signing for them. Try to get Partey, of course, with the ridiculous offer. As there we go. Deadline day is done. Unfortunately, we couldn't sign a couple of the players you guys recommended because, of course, they all changed clubs. As did we get a huge bid in after the blow? Yes, of course we did. It always happens. A big bid once it's over and done with. From Man United for Tierney. Going to reject that anyway. I think he will stay with us. An approach for Lacazette has been made from Atletico Madrid. Okay, that's decent. Not really using him. And after a really eventful couple of days at the end of that window, I think Aubameyang wasn't on deadline day, we have changed up the squad a bit drastically because it's going to affect us goals. But hopefully the goals can keep on coming, not affect us by slowing them down. As Zaha is going to play up front. It will be 80 rated up front, but then again I think he can improve because he can play centre forward anyway. So him and Cole, hopefully more pace than Aubameyang, so get more speedy with Saka on the wings as well. Pepe, I'm surprised no one came in for them. And yeah, team rating has gone down overall. But my hopes have gone up because I've got more money to spend, of course, next season when we want to try and win the Premier League. Wanted to do it this year. Still can, but it looks extremely unlikely. We're going to end up by looking at the table anyway. We are 13 points in front of the rivals, though, so that is a good point. At least we're not doing worse than Spurs. Man City are 4 points in front with the same amount of games played, and Man United are only 59 points at the top of the league. We are 6 points off. 2 wins. 2 wins is all we takes, and we play Chelsea, City, Spurs, and United as the first game tomorrow or the day after in the episode. So that is great. Away from home, as you can see at the side where sports scores and fixtures are said. So let's look forward to that. So unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss a video. 1k before Christmas is what we are aiming for, so if you guys could help that happen, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for all watching. I'll see you in a bit, and peace.